As the years have passed and the province of the Immaculate Conception has grown, God has brought us together with so many people who work with us in our parishes, so many families that have been drawn to the charism of our institute. Each of these men and women truly make up a part of our religious family. They are called by God to be like a new incarnation of the Word in the areas proper to lay life, informing all reality with the light and the victory of the Incarnation. We had each of you in mind as we planned out the first provincial IVE meeting that took place this summer. Beyond just experiencing the consolation and joy of being together as a family, we desired that each attendee receive deeper formation in the knowledge and love of our charism by reflecting on parts of the directory of our third order. And as we were there at the event, we found so much cause for thanksgiving to God because we watched this taking place.
It's a big family reunion. Just looking at how the IVA family is, just brings so much joy and peace in our hearts.
Para gracia de Dios, un montón de familias aquí reunidas con un mismo lema y tratando de vivir un mismo carisma que el Padre Abuela quería que viviéramos.
It's been so fruitful. We have 3 little crazy boys and we were able to, in peace, listen to talks.
Over our days together, the talks focused on what our Directory of Spirituality calls our 3 great loves. These are the Eucharist, Mary, and the Pope, and by extension, the Church united under the Pope's authority. And these are understood as aspects of the mystical life of Christ.
La Iglesia es cuerpo místico de Cristo. El cuerpo necesita también multitud de miembros, que de tal manera estén trabados entre sí que mutuamente se auxilien. El plan de Dios es que nuestra salvación sea eminentemente social.
Tuvimos la oportunidad de escuchar al Padre Fuentes, al Padre Bonello y a otros sacerdotes que han estado.
We listened to 2 talks from Father Fuentes and they were amazing. They really convicted us to be better parents, better educators to our children.
The greatest source of unity in the church and also in our religious family is the Eucharist. When we live united with the sacrifice of the Mass, it allows us to better embrace the sacrifices outside of the Mass. And one of the mysteries of our life is with sacrifice, there's also great joy.
We saw joy especially overflowing in our activities with the children and youth. While the parents were in workshops, their kids joined the brothers and sisters outdoors for sports and water games.
I loved witnessing the play. I loved seeing my children playing with the sisters, with the priests.
And ultimately, everything that we received here happened in the context of our liturgical life. We began each morning with adoration of our Lord on the altar, and the rest of the day built towards the celebration of the Mass.
Like beautiful moment. Yesterday in Mass, there was this moment when I was told later it was Mozart, but there was a chant, like polyphonic chant, and it was just so beautiful. It just like hit me. That was probably my favorite moment of the whole time so far.
The Mass is the sun of Christianity, the soul of the faith, the center of the Catholic faith. It is the concentration of all that is good and beautiful in the Church of God.
Here within the beauty of the Mass, we also had the grace of 45 men and women who entered our third order. Of these, Linda Zumwald made the special step of joining our third order's first degree, making a temporal vow of chastity. We had many other prayerful moments as we visited some of the local shrines, had Marian processions, and Eucharistic processions as well. As religious of the Incarnate Word, we found it immensely edifying to be with you and your families this summer during IVE meeting. Know that you are in our prayers as you continue the work that Christ has given you in your families and in society as His witnesses.
Que las familias pudiéramos también ayudar en la tarea de inculturar el Evangelio en aquellos lugares donde los sacerdotes y los religiosos no pueden ir. Cualquier familia que ve este video, ojalá se den la oportunidad de asistir a la que sigue.